Yo, what it is, man? Thug on Marco, K777, sending love, light, and positivity to everyone watching this video. And today's video topic is 5 things you need to learn and master going into 2022. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the video. I got more content coming to 2021. Without further ado, let's dive into it. So check me out. We're going to be talking about something that's very important and essential to master and learn going into the new year's coming up, okay? So look, I got a little notebook filled with the list of things. All right, so look, number 1, you must learn and master self-control going into 2022. Now, this is very important. You got to understand, we are living in some very chaotic and dangerous times, okay? These are very dangerous times, okay? It is spiritual and psychological warfare. So you must have the ability to have self-control over emotions, self-control over the actions and decisions you make in this life, okay? Very key and essential that you learn and master self-control going into 2022. This is going to help you maneuver during these chaotic times because listen, we're living in the end times and Satan has this world on a broken axis, okay? So that means this: you got to have the ability to be calm, level-headed, okay? You got to be able to stay focused and have self-control when you're under pressure, okay? Real shit, all right? Number 2, this right here, very important. Men and women must learn going into 22. You gotta have sexual discipline, okay? This is very key. Like I'm talking about, this shit is probably going to be the most important thing on this list because this shit is everything. Okay, you must learn to have the ability to be celibate. Okay, men and women, chosen ones, you have to learn and master this going into 2022. If you are a man and you still are beating your meat right now after you watch this video, highly recommend that you just go celibate. Start practicing semen retention. Start going on streaks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Start building up that fortitude. It's not easy, but you have to program and train your body to do hard things because doing hard things is what's going to help you grow, especially if you are a man. Vice versa with women. Start practicing some type of celibacy. You don't need dick every day. You don't need to suck dick every day, and you don't need cum all over your face every day. You get what I'm saying? This is the facts. So going into 2022, you must learn and have sexual discipline. You got to learn to control this. Because listen, the more you keep letting your ego and flesh take over, the more you're going to be a slave to your carnal desires, the more you're going to not be able to accomplish what you're trying to accomplish. Men and women in this society are fucking everyone. They are struggling to control their sexual energy. Okay, you got women right now who be at the crib fingering themselves for dear life when it's not even that deep, because they be so horny, but they don't know how to cultivate and alchemize the energy. So going into 2022, you must learn and have sexual discipline, okay? Real shit. This practice right here is very essential going into 2022. So from this day forward, start practicing some celibacy. Start learning to harvest and cultivate this energy to create things in your reality, okay? I'm telling you, if you are a man especially going into 2022 and you still cause you're not gonna make it, cause you're not even gonna be successful, and reality gonna hit you in your shit. Because these things that a lot of us are talking about during these times is so key and essential, bro. I'm telling you, you're gonna fall with this matrix, and that's the worst thing that can happen to you. I don't give a fuck who you is. You're gonna fall with this matrix if you keep living like this matrix, bruh. Because if you still do what this matrix do, bruh, I promise you, you gonna fall. You are going to fall fast. So you gotta change your lifestyle. You gotta change your habits, man. You gotta stop. Especially as a man, you already know it's a war on men. So going into 2022, from this day forward, start practicing celibacy. Start incorporating it in your lifestyle. All right? Number 3, you must learn meditation. All right, going into 2022, dog, Every man and woman watching this video, you must learn to meditate. Listen, meditation is the fucking keys, the cheat codes to life. You must have the ability to control your mind and be able to examine things from a higher perspective, okay? This is very key, because if you cannot silence your mind, identify what thoughts are yours, and connect with your higher self, you're not going to make it. Because listen, meditation, if you do it in the morning before you do anything, it's going to put you in that state of bliss, pure awareness, and happiness. And it's going to make you be more optimal when it comes to focusing and accomplishing your goals. So this is very important that you learn and practice meditation going into 2022. So a lot of you guys don't know how to meditate yet. I got a couple videos right now on my page. Type in Thugalo Marco, how to meditate, or just type in how to meditate. Okay, you need to learn this shit, bro. Meditation during these times is very key, because you know that everything is the mind. The mind is all, okay? This whole reality, this matrix, is an attack on your mental, physical, and spiritual health. Okay, so you must have your mind intact. You must have a clear mind, a sense of clarity and purity within your mind, okay? Because the mind can be polluted if we don't have time to ourselves to meditate and just if we don't focus on spirit. So learn to connect with your higher self, man. When you connect to your higher self, you're going to feel more happier. You're going to feel more at peace. You're going to feel more creative. You're going to feel more aware of everything around you, because it's raising your awareness, okay? So going into 2022, my bad, you must master and learn meditation. Okay, it's not easy, but the longer you're able to focus, it's going to help you become more sharp, aware. Okay, very key. Every man and woman watching this video, you must learn how to meditate from this day forward going into 2022. Okay, very beneficial practice. All right, number 4. Now this is very important. I'm gonna actually put the book down for you. So look, you must learn time management. Okay, now before I actually move on, let me make a pause right quick. Anyways, I'm back. Had to make a quick edit, but listen. Time management. All right. Let me make one more pause right quick. Anyways, I'm back, bro. Oddly enough, right when I unpaused the video, I swear to God, bro, these people wanted to drive and rev that loud ass car. On God. So anyways, fuck it. So look, you need to master and learn time management, okay? Now a lot of you guys are wondering, what is time management? Look, I be telling y'all this shit all the time. Look, idle time is the devil's playground, okay? Listen, the devil is everywhere, just how God is everywhere, okay? God and the devil, this is polarities, okay? It's polarities. So the devil is everywhere. The devil could be people, places, things, certain situations. However, God is always with you as well, okay? You got to understand, this is a spiritual realm manifesting physically. So I want you to understand, you have to learn and master time management, okay? You must execute and use every day wisely, because time is the most valuable thing me and you have. So going into 2022 and beyond, you gotta have this in your arsenal if you want to execute and have the best outcomes come into your life. Okay, every day when you wake up, understand you have 24 hours to do something productive. Chase your grind, chase your goals, chase your passions. Okay, you have 24 hours a day to literally be applying yourself, working on yourself, probably working extra hours, etc., etc., whatever it may be for you in your reality. So you got 24 hours in a day. Every hour, right? It's always something that you could be doing. Now, I'm not saying you cannot have fun. I'm not saying that. But you have to learn the ability to execute your time. Like, you feel me? If you spiritual, right? At least once, maybe twice throughout your day, you got to meditate for about 20, 30 minutes, maybe 15, maybe 10, depending on how long you can meditate. You got to do it, okay? Because that is time you could be using to raise your vibration, clear your mind, connect to your spirit, okay? You may get some downloads or information in your meditation, okay? That's using your time wisely. You want to make sure that you are executing and using every hour to your advantage, okay? You could be learning every hour of the day out of the whole 24 hours, right? You could be reading or doing research on something. That's using your time wisely, okay? Instead of doing something negative that's not adding any value into your life. Because look, my bad. We all know in this society, right? The goal is to keep you idle. Okay? Now, one thing you gotta understand, right? When you are young, they want you to think it's okay to bullshit, have fun, live life. Now, that is kind of true, but also it's the time to grind your ass off, because look, fun is going nowhere. Fun is idle time. It's an airplane, but we're gonna keep talking. Fun is idle time. Especially when you don't got your life together, fun is idle time, okay? So you must use your time wisely. If you know you don't got your life together, you got no business having fun. Now, a lot of you niggas who may be 17, 16, 18, 19, maybe early 20s, and you still ain't got your life together because you have no excuses. Women too, you have no excuses to be having fun. You don't have no time to be having fun right now. I know society tell you to have fun when you going to college, and they say college is going to be the best years of your life. But listen, the best years of your life come in your mid-20s. All depending on how quick you can get your life and build your career. You feel me? It's always a time and place to have fun, but my thing is, I want you guys to get focused and take your life serious at a young age if you can, so you can be ahead of the masses. Because believe it or not, a lot of people will have fun until they about 29, 30. And then by the time they hit 30, the concern of taking life serious kind of passes by them, because they have wasted so much of their youth when all they had to do was take advantage of when they were in their youth. So when they get into the mid-20s, maybe 23, 24, maybe earlier, depending on when you decide to take your life serious. So when you get into your early 20s, like 22, you shit like that, them early 20s, you could actually have fun, because your youth, your teenage years, you was taking life serious, building your career up, chasing your passion, grind. You sacrificed all that time. You didn't care about hoes. You wasn't focusing on bitches. You wasn't focusing on just smoking weed. You was focusing on bettering yourself. So that's my advice. Going into 2022, right? Men and women, learn to use your time and execute your time wisely, okay? Very important. You have to have the ability and master this within your arsenal if you want to see the best results play out in your life, okay? You must master time management. 24 hours in a day. Me and you, we got the same 24 hours. I don't waste no time. I don't waste time with people who not serving me, uplifting me. I don't have pointless conversations with people because I don't have time. I got shit to do. I got shit I have to accomplish, and I have goals and ambitions that I must fulfill. Okay, there is no time to have fun. Okay, and that's how you gotta be when you young out here. A lot of you guys is young as fuck. Don't fall to the matrix. The matrix is designed to keep you stagnant, bro, and make you stay idle. The matrix don't want to see you succeed. So you got to break free of that, understand and know how this matrix is. And this why, once you learn how the matrix is, you're going to fight to get the life you desire, because you see through the veil. You see what people is fucking up at. So you're not going to be a dummy and be a zombie and follow the sheep. You're going to go your own route. You're going to take your own path, especially if you're a man. You feel me? So anyways, going into 2022, you gotta learn and master time management, because time is the most valuable thing we all have. Learn to execute that. You get me? You gotta learn to execute that shit. If you know deep down fucking is a waste of time, I should be maybe working on my basketball skills. maybe training for football because I'm getting ready to go to college, or etc. Don't fuck. You see, that was being an alchemist. You feel me? I could have got mad and paused the video and do all that, but I alchemized the situation. So anyways, moving on. Number 5, last but not least. This shit is very important during these times, all right? You gotta learn and master this going into 2022. Hold on. This book is acting, the wind was blowing the pages. So anyways, you must learn and master the ability to operate in your spirit. Okay? What do I mean by this? You gotta understand and know that during these times, right? This reality is no longer going to be physical anymore. Okay? It's not going to be physical. Okay? Let me repeat that. A lot of you guys think we're gonna stay in this physical realm. Nah, man, the veil is being lifted. Okay? People can see who you are. People can see who I am. Everybody is starting to reveal their true selves. Okay? We're headed towards a galactic interdimensional society. Okay, it's UFO sightings happening everywhere. If you chosen like me, you could look in the sky right now and see that there's certain ships that's using cloaking technology and blending in as clouds. I have seen this shit a lot of times this year. I have seen spirits. That's because the veil, the dimensions are becoming thin. So we're having the ability to tap into these things depending on how aware you are, because you are a spirit as well. So listen. You must learn and operate in spirit going into 2022. Okay, so a lot of you guys need to build your spiritual energy up, build your aura, build your energy, build your light body, start meditating, start getting some sun, start getting nature. Okay, and mentally, you need to be in your higher self. You cannot let your ego control you anymore, because listen, this is why the Great Awakening is so powerful, because the government knows and the higher powers knows that a lot of people are awakening to the truth of this reality and who they are. So they are taking their power back to control and create their own reality, and stop letting the government, the media, television, tell lies to your vision, control their reality, because that's what this shit is, man. The government, the people who run this world, they know they're creating something to control the masses. However, it's the Great Awakening, okay? The Great Awakening just started. We're heading into 2022. A lot of ancient souls are going to wake up. A lot of ancient souls are going to wake up. Even more in 2022. Because the energy, the sun, is forcing you to see the truth for what it is. So the veil is lifted. Everything is getting revealed. The identity of who me and you are is getting revealed. So listen, during these times, understand we are going into a spiritual dimension. Okay, you look, October is coming up. October, November, December, this is going to be the most spiritual revelation you ever experienced. I'm talking about when we hit the month of October, you're going to be seeing supernatural phenomenon you cannot explain. You're going to see spirits literally be visible to the naked eye going into October. I promise you, I'm not lying. October is what, Halloween? That's when the most demonic spirits come out at that time. So we're heading into some supernatural times. I promise you, by the year 2023, bruh, people are literally going to be seeing creatures they have never seen before emerge, bruh. It's happening right now. So it's like, if you don't know who you are, in the long run, you ain't gonna make it. If you don't walk around this bitch in your higher self, you ain't gonna make it. Look, everywhere I walk, people could tell I'm a divine being. I'm a divine being, bro. I don't look like these regular ass people no more, man, because I'm evolving. I'm becoming a spirit, man. And you gotta operate in your spirit. You gotta learn to be in your higher self, dog. You cannot live your life governing in the ego. You can't let the ego dictate your decisions no more. You gotta let your higher mind, your higher forces, your higher you dictate and tell you what to do with your life, because that's you. Your higher self is the real you. Your higher self is inside the body. This flesh is the ego. So you gotta have the ability to be in the ego, be in the spirit, but you gotta operate more in spirit. Okay, you gotta do things that's gonna feed your spirit. You gotta take care of your vessel. Okay, you cannot be indulging in this matrix shit. Because I'm telling you, the demons here. You want to operate in this flesh shit, these demons gonna eat your ass alive. You still want to have that lower level of thinking and consciousness, because these demons gonna eat your ass alive. It's not hard to see the demons anymore, bruh. You know why? Because the veil is lifting. During these times, if you look at people closely, you can literally see the demons hopping out of these people's faces. I can't make this shit up. You can see it. Like, this is a person who's possessed. It's showing. How you be seeing them paranormal movies and they just be like tripping. That's the times we're living in. So we going into October, into 2022. You gotta walk around this bitch with no fear. You gotta be that light form. You gotta be angelic around this hoe. You gotta be in your spirit walking from here on out, man. Everything you do, your spirit, you letting your spirit guide you. You letting your higher self guide you. You not letting this shit guide you no more. Because listen, the ego during these times, living in the ego, cause your ass is fried, cause you can't see, you can't defend, you can't fight. Niggas, it's a tight fight. So listen, you must learn and master operating in your spirit going into 2022 and beyond, because we are becoming spirits again. Okay, we were never physical. I'm telling you, as time passes, me and you, we're gonna start looking like fucking angels for real. Divine. We're gonna start looking divine like, because we're becoming more in spirit. So I'm gonna let this car pass. So anyways, you know, I had to let the Matrix do their thing. So we're becoming more in spirit, bro. So it's either you gonna wake up and become your spiritual form, or start becoming your spirit mentally, spiritually, physically, or you gonna stay in the ego and slowly die off, get manipulated, get controlled by these demons, let these demons take over your vessel and mind and shit. So look, anyways, that was 5 things you must learn and master going into 2022. All right, so anyways, look, I love you guys so much. Y'all stay tuned for more content, and yeah, Thug Marco out and gang.